Hey guys, today I'm going to be teaching you to solve a 4x4. This is part 1 of my series on how to solve a 4x4. Today we're going to be doing the centers. I haven't been uploading lately, I know that, especially these cube videos, but I'm going to restart that, and I'm going to have one video coming out every week for cubing, and a video almost every day for gaming. So yeah, let's get started. So let's just get this thing mixed up. Okay, so I got the cube mixed up after that problem. But yeah, so first thing you need to know the basics. It's just like a 3x3. So basically, how we're gonna solve it is, we're gonna first create the centers, which is let me get myself a 3x3. So as you can see on this 3x3, we will create a center out of 4 center pieces to create a center just like this one center on the 3x3. The corners will be just corners like on a 3x3. The edges will be 2 edges on a 4x4 combined that we will make into a pair to make it look like one of these, like one of 3x3 edges. And then we will just solve it like a 3x3. You might run into a parity, which I will go over when we come across that. Okay, so now we're going to actually do it. So first we start with the white center. It's pretty straightforward. You just connect it like that, and then we already have a pair back here, so it's on the same side, so we would just turn it twice and then connect it up. This is pretty intuitive. You really do not need any person to tell you how to do it. But the yellow side is where you actually would need help. So you would do it just like the white side pretty easily. But so you see this, right? This pair, and I also see a pair on the other side. But if you get it to the top, on the opposite side of white, the white side gets messed up. So what you would do is you would bring this up to the top, and the white side gets messed up, right? So then you would turn it away from this side that you just pulled up. You turn it twice so that it's on the opposite side that isn't messed up. So you can bring this down to fix it, and you still have that bar up top. And then what you would do next is, let's say it's like this, right? Normally you would just connect it up like that, but we're not gonna do that. Because then it would mess up the white side again. So we're going to do pretty much the same thing, but we're going to keep them in the same line, so that you would lift this up. It messes up the white side though, but then you would turn this, and then this yellow gets moved back. So you can turn this twice, and when you bring this white back down, this yellow is you bring the yellow back from this yellow bar from here back to here. And you can use that, and that's basically the only thing you'll need to know that's even remotely close to an algorithm to solve the rest of the centers. So you might want to have a 3x3 handy if you don't know the color scheme. Like, I know, and most people know, if you know how to solve a 3x3, that white is opposite yellow, blue is opposite green, and red is opposite orange. But what's not so evident is that green is to the left of red, and when white is on top, and blue is to the right of red when white is on top. So you also have to know that, which is kind of a little more work to memorize. So when you're starting out, you might want to have a 3x3 handy, and make sure you keep the right side up. Like, you have yellow on top, right? When you edge pair, you have to have yellow on top when you put the centers in place. Because if you have white on top, then the centers will be switched. So, yeah. Why don't we start with blue? I have a blue bar here, and then I just have two blue pieces here. One here and one here. And I have a blue bar here. So, why don't I turn this side up, so that it's on the opposite side of this, but on the same side of the cube. So when we connect it up, it's on the same side. If you would put this on the other side of the cube, like the left side, it wouldn't connect up. So I put it on the right side, and I connect it up. And then we have a blue bar here and a blue bar here. So we would just bring this down and then connect it up. So that's our first side. So as we can see on the 3x3, red is to the right and orange is to the left. So let's see which is easier to build first. Red is easy and so is orange. So I think we should start with red because it just seems easier, because I can see that this is already in the right place to the right of blue, and I also see this red piece that I can easily just connect up with this. You'll start knowing these things once you fully learn how to solve it. So you use the same concept they use on top. So to bring this, so you would keep this on the other side of the cube. So if this is on the left side of the cube, then you want this on the right side of the cube. So you would just turn it so it's on the right side. Then you would use the same concept you did for the top layer, for the yellow layer. You turn it twice. You would turn this twice. Then you would bring it back. And then, as you can see, you have a bar here and a bar here. So you would just connect those up the same way. But instead, since they're on opposite sides of the cube, this is on the back and this is on the front, you would just do it twice instead of one turn. Turn it twice, turn it twice, turn it twice again, and you have the red center. And then you would just repeat the same for the right. Actually you wouldn't, because the last two centers is reasonably hard, but not that hard once you get the hang of it. So it's similar. So you would do the same thing that we did for the red, and let's just turn the cube over so it's easier. We have the orange on the right side of the cube when it's facing you, and this orange is on the left side of the cube when it's facing you. So you would turn this once, turn this twice, bring this back, and as you can see, you have two bars. And then you would do the same as you would on the yellow side. Turn it once, turn it twice, bring it back, and you have it. And as you can see, just like this, red is on the right of blue, orange is on the left of blue, and green is at the back with yellow on top. That is the end of this video. When my second video with the edge pairing tutorial is out, I will put a link in the description. That is it, guys, and like, comment, and subscribe for more tutorials like this and reviews unboxings, and more. I will see you guys later. Bye.